Hi there, this is Chinkee Tan, also known as Mr. Chink Positive. Welcome to another edition of our video blog. We're gonna talk about the 5 Ds to save successfully. Allow me to share with you the 5 Ds. The 5 Ds in order for you need to do in order for you to save successfully. First, you got to have direction. It's very, very important. You got to know your purpose in life. You got to know how do you want to see yourself 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now. Because if you have a clear purpose in life, you will have what? Direction. In order for you to become financially successful and to be able to save successfully, you need to have specific on what you want to achieve. Like for example, do you want to achieve something in the short term? Like for example, buying probably your favorite dress, buying your favorite clothes. In the medium term, probably you want to buy a car. In the long term, you want to save money for your retirement fund. So it's very, very important for you to ask yourself, what is your financial direction? That's the first D. The second D that we need to possess in order for us to save successfully is we must have what? Dedication. Talking about dedication means not making excuses to walk away from the responsibility. Like for example, you must be dedicated in being consistent in saving your money regardless of what you feel. You don't look at your money as your cash cow, but you look at your money as your what? As the one that can help you to fulfill your dreams. Remember that every time you make an excuse, it's always an opportunity for you to lose something, to lose sight of your what? Long-term goal. And always remember, if you don't set the discipline, if you don't set the dedication, chances are, you know what will happen? You will lose the savings. The third thing that you need to do is the word called determination. No matter how challenging the obstacles may be, you are determined to see it into completion. There is no way to stop you in creating your what? Financial goals and financial dreams. It means say that you have to what? Be determined to what? Swallow probably your pride, swallow the bitter pill of self-pity and tell yourself, I'm okay right now because I'm saving for the long term. So it's very, very important that you got to be determined. You got to do whatever it takes. And number 4D that you need to possess in order for you to save successfully is the word called discipline. One thing I also noticed from unsuccessful people, they always often claim that they don't earn enough, expenses are going higher, prices are going high, or if not, their salary is too low. You know what will happen? If you always blame other people, chances are you will never be able to save money. You just got to be disciplined. Successful people are very conscious in the way that they handle their money. They do not allow, again, themselves to what? Go into the short-term pleasure. They always tell themselves, it's okay for me to practice delayed gratification, not instant gratification. It's okay for me to suffer now and then to make this now, but what? I will be able to enjoy later rather than spending now, having my pleasures right now, then become a pulubi later. Saving really honestly requires what? Discipline in order for you to fight temptations that we are exposed to every single day. From the computer, from the sale, okay, from what we call as online shopping. You just need to be consistent to say no, no matter what you think, no matter what you feel. And last but not least, I do believe in order for you to be able to save successfully, the 50 is what? You got to also set deadlines. A lot of people also get started, they have specific goals, they are disciplined, they're determined, but unfortunately, they just don't set deadlines. So you got, once you just like having a goal in life, they say smart, specific, measurable, achievable, readable. It must have a time bound. It must have a time frame. Make it a habit that you always set a goal. Is it a short-term goal? Is it a medium-term goal? Is it a long-term goal? So when you hit the short-term goal, it's time for you to reward yourself. If you say, okay, I want to buy a car, that's my medium term. Once you hit the goal, okay, go ahead and buy the car. Reward yourself. Deadlines are very important. If you notice, if you set deadlines on your work, If you set deadlines on your project, on your assignment, chances are you'll be able to hit it because you know when you should submit it. Haven't you noticed? People get more productive, more creative, especially when it's already crunch time and deadline. They start to cram and they start to perform better because they have a what? Deadline. If you don't have a deadline, if you don't have a timeline, chances are you will never be able to achieve it. So again, the 5Ds that you and I need to do in order for us to be able to save successfully. Number 1, you got to set your what? Direction in life. Number 2, you must be dedicated. Have dedication in terms of saving. Number 3, you got to be determined. You got to have the power of determination. And you must be willing to do whatever it takes. And then once you are determined, make sure you set the discipline. Because discipline is the one that will keep you, that will help you to resist temptation and fight temptations. And last but not least, set deadlines so that you'll be able to identify when you want to what? Enjoy the fruits of your what? Savings. Hi there, this is Chinkee Tan, also known as Mr. Chink Positive. Question, bakit kung mas malaki ang kita, lumalaki rin ang gastos? The more we make, the more we spend. Bakit kaya? Bakit? Alam mo, this is a reality, ha? Alam mo, minsan, mas malaking kita, mas malaki ang gastos. Mas mabuti pa, nung maliit ang kita, talagang konti lang ang gastos. The reason, number 1, is because we tend to spend on things we don't need. Mali ang priority natin sa buhay. Nauna yung gusto kaysa yung kailangan natin. Nauna yung want before yung needs. So, nauwi yung kita po natin sa wala. Oo. Ang kalalabasan lang napupunta lang sa mga bagay na hindi naman talaga importante. Yung ating perang pinaghihirapan. So, that is number 1 reason. The second reason is because we do not budget. Oo. Hindi nagbabudget. Yes. Wala tayong plano. Come what may na lang. Ang problema, ang sweldo po 15 at 30 lang. 2 times a month lang dumarating. Yung gastos naman natin, arawan. Pag hindi ka nagbabudget, wala talagang matitira. Third reason is because we do not know how. Hindi natin alam talaga kung paano mag-umpisa. Hindi natin alam kung paano mag-budget. That's the reason why this is my challenge to you. Hindi pwedeng parati na ganito na lang ang problema. Kung mas malaki ang kita, mas malaki ang gastos. Panahon na para mag-umpisa. When it comes to savings, there is no better time to start than now. Start na! Now na! Alam mo kasi baka magsisi lang tayo sa huli kung hindi tayo mag-uumpisa. Tapos sabihin natin sarili natin, sana maaga-aga pa. Sana makapag-umpisa ako nung bata pa. Sana. Nako, huwag tayong mabuhay sa pagsisisi. Huwag mo nang patagalin. Mag-umpisa na kahit na maliit ang iyong kita. Huwag mo nang hintayin na tumaas ang iyong kita bago mag-umpisa. Mag-umpisa kung anong meron ka na. Alam mo, good news? I can teach you on how you can start kahit na maliit ang iyong kita sa pamagitan ng programa kong Ipon Pa More. Yes, I can teach you a program that works. Kahit maliit ang kita mo, basta magbago ang mindset mo at mabago ang mindset mo, pwede ka maka-ipon. At sa Ipon Pa More program, you will learn the importance of having a saving. And then, may benefits. Lahat, matututunan mo yung mga benefits ng savings. Magbibigay din ako sa inyo ng mga tipid tips on how you can save more money and how to be consistent and how to develop discipline in saving money. Ang question nyo naman siguro ngayon, effective ba? How do I know that this will work? Ay nako, nasubukan na po namin sa maraming tao at marami na kami natulungan. Katulad ni Jocelyn Carisen, sinabi niya, natutuwa po ako sa seminar and live stream today na kahit nasa abroad ako, nakikita ko din ang family ko dyan sa Pilipinas na nanonood dyan sa Team Green Hills Seminar. Ang goal ng family ko ngayon ay sabay-sabay kaming mag-ipon. Salamat kay Coach Chinkee, God bless you more. And then ito naman si Jojo Tayaw. Sinabi niya, thank you Chinkee for the program Ipon Pa More Seminar. Madami po ako natutunan. I will do your advice, lalo na yung 52-week Ipon Challenge gagawin ko po. Tapos ito pa, grabe si Aisha Vidad. Sinabi niya, it started with a book diary na pulubi who opened my mind. Oo nga, ang dami kong sinasayang na pera, so now I'm slowly applying the chapters that hit me the most. Okay, isa na ako doon sa pag-inom ng soft drinks na pwede namang tubig. After a month, nabusog ang alkansya ko. Pumayat ako. Nako, tapos sinabi niya, thank you sa mga VIPs. Like, very inspiring person. Maraming salamat. Isa pa rin si Rios Ellen Joy. Sinabi niya, noon hirap na hirap ako mag-ipon talaga ng pera, pero dahil sa mga books ni Chinkee Tan at iba pang social media, nakatulong sa pag-iipon. So, total na naipon ko ay 10,192 sa loob ng 4 months. Maliit kung tutuusin, pero malaking bagay na to para makabawas sa gastusin, lalo na darating na ang pasukan. Madami na ding naging investment dahil sa paunting-unting ipon. Maraming salamat kay Sir Chinkee Tan. Yes, ito pa. Sinabi ni John Ardales, sinabi niya, "Hi Sir Chinkee, good day po. I watch your videos both on Facebook and YouTube until I started applying it myself on January 2019. I started saving by keeping the invisible 50s and 20% of my salary. Last April 29, I opened the box and I saved 55,170, which I deposited right away in my savings account." Yes, maraming salamat, John Ardales. Grabe, no? Daghang dako ang kanyang pera. Yes, that's the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, makikita mo itong Ipon Pa More program really works. So right now, ito na yung challenge sa iyo. Gusto mo bang maging katulad nila? Kung gusto mo at handa ka na maging katulad nila, invest on this helpful and one-of-a-kind course for only an affordable price of 799 pesos. Investment nyo lang po dito ay 799, and you will have an access to my course for a period of 1 year. At pwede nyo pong panuorin ng paulit-ulit until ma-master mo ang strategy sa Ipon Pa More. So right now, ang tanong, gusto mo bang ma-overcome yung habit mo ng procrastination? Gusto mo na bang mag-umpisa mag-Ipon Pa More? Kung handa ka na mag-umpisa, type right now, Ipon Pa More in the comment section below, and I will send you a link where you can register and you can own your own course. Type the word called Ipon Pa More. Type it right now at padadala ko agad sa inyo ang link. Oo. Save today, party another day. Mas magandang mabuhay tayo na walang pagsisisi. So para maka-Ipon Pa More, type Ipon Pa More. Thank you for watching. If you want to keep on growing and to stay inspired, subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified. Always think positive.